Have you ever dealt with drunk clients as a personal chef? If you haven't, I have, and can't wait to tell you guys about it. Hey, this is Chef Andres with the Chefpreneur YouTube channel. If this is your first time visiting us today, make sure you hit that like button on this video as well as the subscribe button and click that little bell to get notified. We have new videos coming out every single week where we like to educate, motivate, and inspire you guys to start your own personal chef business and be your own boss. Now, this is a crazy story I wanted to present to you guys today because it's all about drunk clients, and I've had, unfortunately, plenty of them. Everything from the nasty red wine stained teeth of some of the females that I've served to literally drunk guys that have been naked, okay? It's crazy, but I want to tell you one very specific story that I have where it was a drunk client, but they were also partially nude and they tended to be like 70 years old, all right? Let me kind of break it down for you. So I was working at a local resort that I'm partnered with as a personal chef here in San Diego, and I won't say the name because I want to be discretionary, but let's just say it's a very high-end 5-star resort. And I was cooking for these clients. They were coming in from the East Coast, and they're extremely wealthy. Now, most of the time I do see high-end clients, and they're honestly going about their business, and sometimes I feel like they don't even realize that some people are there. Not that saying that they're treating me bad or they're treating me like a slave or something like that, but they just don't notice because they're used to having people working for them and working inside the house all the time. That's kind of their lifestyle. But in this very particular case, it was very weird. Okay, so I'm sitting here prepping. I was making risotto for them. I distinctly know because I was stirring the risotto and stirring the arborio rice. And all of a sudden, I see Mr. walk out in nothing but a stocking cap, one white sock, one black sock, and his boxers. Kid you not, okay? The gentleman is probably over 70 years old. He's coming out and he is stone drunk. He's stumbling out of the room and he comes over to me and he says, "Chef, do you know where the Cabernet is at?" And I'm like, "Yes, sir. I opened the bottle, but we had an open bottle and it's gone." He goes, "Oh man, can you open me another bottle of wine?" I'm like thinking like, I don't know if I want to serve this guy another bottle of wine, but I mean, it's his bottle of wine. And he ended up actually just grabbing it and opening it himself. Now, I thought that was the end of it. And it was like, okay, I'm used to seeing this stuff, whatever. An old man came out, he's half naked. Next thing you know, his wife comes out with Cabernet red stained teeth, and she's in her bra, her underwear, and pantyhose. And there's a rip from the very bottom of her ankle all the way to the top of her hip in her pantyhose. And I'm thinking like, this is awkward. I didn't know what to do. I'm sitting there, I'm chopping parsley at this point, and she's literally right next to me, and she's like, "Chef, what time is dinner gonna be ready?" And I'm trying not to look at her because she's literally wearing her brassiere, and she's right next to me, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, God help me! Like, what do I do in this situation?" Well, I said, "Well, ma'am, what time do you guys want to start?" And she goes, "We have some unfinished business still," and she's literally almost ready to tumble over, and I'm thinking like, am I even going to cook for these people? Or are they going to be like passed out dead in the other room by the time dinner's ready? Anyway, long story longer, she's basically sitting there next to me for like a good 3 minutes. And she's literally like, her eyes are about ready to just like, she looks like she's going to pass out right in front of me. She goes back into the room. I hear nothing for like 45 minutes. Their son comes in. He's asking me where his parents are at. I'm like, I think they are in the room. Like, what am I going to say? Like, I think they're having sex, but I didn't say that, obviously, but I said, I think they're in the room. And he goes, and let's just hear, I hear some yelling and some weird things going on. He comes out about 15 minutes later. They come back out and they actually have clothes on. Thank God this time. And they literally sit down on the couch and they're still drinking more wine. And I served them the appetizers. And the evening actually ended up really, really well. Unfortunately, I will say that they ended up getting in the pool later, which actually kind of scared me, but they were just in the jacuzzi. But literally, I was thinking like, these people can take a lot of wine and alcohol. I mean, you're getting in the pool and you're already pretty much blitzed. It was pretty crazy, but I want to say it's a little bit uncomfortable, but honestly, it's like something that I'm kind of used to. I wouldn't say like that crazy drunk, but you get used to it being a personal chef. You'll find that you have a lot of that. Now, I'm not saying that it doesn't get serious and you shouldn't take those things seriously because obviously it's not like I was trying to get them drunk. I mean, clearly they were drinking their own wine and doing their own thing. But as a personal chef, you get to see a lot of crazy things like that. And a drunk client is one of them that you're going to encounter. And honestly, you're just going to have to roll with the punches. It's funny because they actually left me a really good tip. They were very, very nice people. And they probably felt a little bit embarrassed because when she sent me an email the next day, she was basically saying, Chef, I appreciate your understanding and I appreciate you putting up with our craziness. And she literally had it in quotation marks in the email. And I was thinking, yeah, she kind of knows that she was drunk and, you know, it is what it is. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys really are enjoying this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as that bell to get notified, and like and share any videos that you guys think can help other chefs as well. And as always, we always have some free trainings and some different things for you here in the description below as well. Can't wait to see you guys on the next video. Take care.